farm family. What is going on? Sitting here looking at the penguin and some donuts in this Fendt tractor. Fendt 1050 with a 550 chip. Kind of making me hungry. So, today, we're going to look at straight trucks. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a small 7th variation of tipper trucks. I wouldn't call that one a tipper truck, but we'll get there. So, let's go take a look. So, this is the Mack Pinnacle 6x4 MP8 505, 550 horsepower, or 505 horsepower. I forget how much capacity it's got it without. Well, let's just fill it up and see. 22,000 liters. 22,000 liters. And you know what? Let's even, I'm not even making a, let's make a better comparison too. How big is this thing? Alright, that's plenty. Let me move Das Combine Colossus Type 1 each. I'll get rid of them just in case. We're going to do a combine test. Alright, so in my Courtright videos, I had one of these. We never really got to use it because we used it once. Hadn't really gotten any harvesting. But I got rid of it and went to another truck in this lineup that I'll show you here in a second for really one reason. Because this truck is only designed for really one thing. Let me find it. Oops, back. That's grains and seeds and salt. Okay? So there's no manure, no gravel, no stones. It's pure crop. It's a pure crop truck. Okay? So if that's all you're doing with it, this is a great truck. I mean, you know, 504 horse, 50 mile an hour, 22,000 liters. You know, good truck. And it dumps fairly fast. I mean, not super fast, but fairly fast. And it's tough, because look at that, I didn't even dent the fender. So, you know, I mean, it's got the grain dump, and that's fast for the grain dumps. I mean, look, it gets going really quick. For a grain truck, it goes fast. So this is my go-to if I'm just hauling grain. And you got a hitch, you can get a trailer. So, didn't take long at all. 22,000 liters. Not a bad truck. Let's check out the Mack with a Rudolph. This is also a Mack Anthem, almost identical to that one. 505 horse, and it will hold 18,000 liters. Okay, but let's take a look at this thing. This is what I like about it. Holds less. Damn it. But look at all the things it will do. It holds root crops, cotton, grapes, silage. I mean, look at all that. Everything that the other one does plus. I mean, there's grapes, manure, stones, olives. The whole gambit of stuff can be hauled in this thing. So it's very versatile. So that's why I got rid of the grain truck in my Courtright episodes, because I needed something more versatile. It also hauls coffee. And when in the Courtright episode where I needed to haul coffee, roasted coffee, this fits the bill. So I can do that as well. So, you know, pig feed, you know, I mean, the whole gambit. I mean, look at that. So that is one reason I went with this truck, because I can also put a Rudolph trailer behind it, or any other grain trailer. Let's see how fast it dumps compared to the other Mack truck. Does it dump faster? Or just as fast? Tips just as fast. Dumps faster. A lot faster. So I really like this truck. Like I said, it only holds 18,000. That's about one dump of the Case AIH AF 11. About one dump on the Ideal 10T. And about one dump on the John Deere X11. So, yeah. Now this one is one I haven't used, but I pulled it out of here. As you see, it says cheat because it's got a bigger bed. It's got a cheat bed on it. This is kind of the normal size. This is almost the exact same truck. 65, 67. Yeah. It's the same truck, but this has got a giant bed on it. And how much is that bed? 21,000 liters. So let's see how it dumps. And then we'll take a look at everything it can haul. Whoa, it's fast too. It's 600 horse. 500, it's 100 more horse, so control it. Oh, and it is a side tipper. I did not realize that. Okay. Can I change that? Tip side left. I can change that. Alright, so let's look. Okay, I can only go left or right. Okay, so it's a side tipper. Alright, so I don't like side tippers. That might be for you, but it's not for me. Can we even load it in this thing? Will it go in there? Oh, I need to go side view. So yeah, it does go in the bin. Empties fast. But this isn't something you're going to take to an elevator. Might be a good silage truck. Haul behind your forage harvester, but let's see what it takes in terms of products. Okay, so it's got a root crops, about the same as my other one. So it takes the same as our previous Mack Anthem with the Rudolph dumper on it. So yeah, the only difference is it's a side tipper. I don't really like side tippers, but it is what it is. So option for you if you like side tippers. And this is 16,000 liters. This is going to be a rear dumper. This will be a good construction truck. Whoa. And again, it's got a 600 horse motor. So So it goes fast. That's fast. That's a fast dump. That's a fast dump. Alright, well hey, that's a good option. 16,000, that's probably a dump's worth. Does it take the same stuff as the other one did? Yeah. So it takes all the same stuff. Root crops, silage, hay, yeah. So it takes all the same things. So that's a nice option. Alright, this is the Lizard C7500. 300 horse. $22,000 liters. And for some reason, it only filled at 75%. I'm going to say that's probably because I have the weight restrictions on. And it is not as powerful as the other ones. How fast is it? How fast does it dump? Oh, it dumps fast. Alright. So I have weight restrictions. You can only fill it as much as the truck can handle. So obviously it can't handle a full bed load. It's not as fast as I thought. It went up fast, but yeah. Alright, so you're gonna we'll play maybe an older farm with an older truck. This would be probably one of your choices. Not a bad truck, but not necessarily a real good one either. Let's see. What was that one? This combinations. Where's the bed for it? There it is. So again, it holds all the same stuff. Root crop does everything the other two do. All the other ones except for that Anthem grain truck. So yeah, there's an option for you as well. Now this one. This is an old D14000. It only holds 12,800. It's very underpowered. I wouldn't say it's underpowered, but I wouldn't pull a trailer behind this. Again, if you're role playing an older farm, this would be something you could do. Alright, now this is where it's unique. It does not dump. That's where the grain comes out. Front and behind the wheel. On all four sides. So it takes a long time to dump. And frankly, I don't see how it would all go out those holes, because if the bottom is flat, you know, like it shows here, how's it going to get to the four holes? Well, anyway, it's not a truck I like. But again, if you're trying to farm with an older truck, it's an option. And it also 14,000 combinations. It does the same, all the crops, everything. Same thing as the other ones. So, you know, yeah. And okay, there's also a tipper extension it's the same thing. Oh, we should have looked at that. So you can go 12 to 20. You can go 12 with extension and go 20,000. All right, so that's an option. That's probably a better option than this other one. And that hauls all the same things as that one. What's it do for fuel? Okay, so milk, goat's milk, water, fertilizer, herbicide. All right, and you got a deck loader. So yeah, okay. And then my little final dude is the International CV. He takes 3,500. I mean, I would, for me, this wouldn't be a grain truck. This would be something I would use around the farm, maybe to haul some manure, maybe haul some food to the cattle pen. It does dump fast. Very fast. This will be something you could use for greenhouses, dumping in seeds. You know, so it takes everything to over. Sorry, wow, that came out of nowhere. So it takes all the same thing elements. So all these trucks, straight trucks, except for this one. This only takes the grains. Are very versatile. And I haven't even got into, you know, like all the various trailers that you can get, you know, like the Load King. There's another big green, you know, here's another one. These are all just grain tracks only. You know, you get into something like the Randon dumper, and you're talking multi-crop, multi-function type stuff. The Conveyall is only grains. The Trent River bottom is multi. Yeah, and the Crampy, that's a nice one here too. It's 59,000 liters, and it hauls everything. So, you know, those are kind of your trailers. You want to take a look at what's what, but yeah. So straight truck combo, you know, kind of depends on what you want to do. So tell you what, hit that like and subscribe, turn on your notifications. We'll see you later. All right, campers, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on notifications for new episodes. Thanks for watching. Kansas Farm Guy.